Hello students, today we will study about absolute value equations and inequalities. We learned how can we solve inequalities and multi-step inequalities and compound inequalities. Today we will learn how can we solve absolute value for equations and inequalities too. And first we will start with example 1. In example 1 we have equations with absolute value. When we have absolute value, what does mean of that? It means we have the distance between inside absolute value with 0. The distance between inside absolute value and 0. But for equation, we must do, sometimes we say solve it. When we say solve it, it means we must find the value of the variable inside absolute value. There's also, we have absolute value of x equal to 4. How many times how many values for x we have there? Sorry, how many values in times for x? We have positive 4 and negative 4. When we have replace x with 4, it's equal to positive 4. And when we have negative 4, we replace x with negative 4. It's also equal to 4. So we have two solutions for x equal to absolute value of x equal to 4. In example B, we have absolute value of b equal to absolute value of x plus 2, all of them times 4 equal to 20. There's also, we must find a value of x, and then 1 minute. Good. For that one we must find the value of x. This was good. In example 2, we must find the value of x also. We have 4 times absolute value of x plus 2 equal to 20. There's also to find the value of x because we have equation. First, we must clear 4 because we have times between absolute value and 4. So for that one, we do divide both sides by 4. After we do divide by 4, we clear 4. Just remain absolute value of x plus 2, and then 20 divided by 4 is equal to 5. Then now just remain absolute value of x plus 2 equal to 5. For that one, because we have absolute value, it means we have two values, students. For absolute value, every time we have two values, positive and negative 2. So we can write negative 5 and positive 5. For the result, we can write by this way: x plus 2 equal to 5, or x plus 2 equal to negative 5. To find the value of x, we replace, or we can move to other side. So x equal to 5 minus 2, so x equal to 3. We have one value with x equal to 3. When you replace 3 for the original equation, we have 3 plus 2 equal to 5. 5 times 4 is equal to 20, so that answer is true. For another one, when we have x plus 2 equal to negative 5, we move to other side. We have x equal to negative 5 minus 2. Because we have the same sign, so we add with negative 7, so x equal to negative 7. When we replace negative 7 for that equation, also we have negative 7 plus 2 equal to negative 5. Absolute value of negative 5 equal to positive 5. Positive 5 times 4 also equal to 20, so that answer is also true. We can find two solutions for that equation. It's equal to, they are equal to 3 and negative 7. In example 2, we must solve that equation. Also, we have plus there. So that differences between example B in example 2A and example 1B. There's we have multiply, but there's we have plus. So for plus, we move it 4 to other side. So it just remains 0. And then we have x plus 3, absolute value of x plus 3 equal to 0. And 0 non-negative, so non-positive. So it just remains 0. When you have 0, every time, students, when you have equation is equal to 0, there we have one solution, isn't two solutions. Just we have one solution, and then we move 3 to other side. It's equal to negative 3, so it's just we have one solution, and it is negative 3. In example B, we have 5 equal to absolute value of x plus 2, all of them plus 8. This also first we clear outside in absolute value. We have plus 8, we move to other side, it's equal to minus 8, and then by this way you can solve it. 1 minute. by this way. We say the equation equal to 5 equal to absolute value of x plus 2, all of them plus 8. We moved 8 to other side. It's equal to 5 minus 8 equal to absolute value of x plus 2. Good. There's we have negative 3, so absolute value of x plus 2 equal to negative 3. We can say any absolute value equal to a negative result? No. So there's no solution. Okay, students, there's no solution. Every time when you have any absolute value, it's equal to negative any number. So there's no solution, and we have that note absolute value can never be negative. Every time when you have a negative, we say there is no solution. When you have 0, there's one solution. But when we have positive number, there's 2 solutions. In example 3, we have inequality, student. The difference between example 1 and 2 and 3. In example 1 and 2, we have equation, but in example 3, we have inequalities. There's also we must to solve. After we solve, we must to graph it. We must to graph the solution too. So for that one, we have absolute value of x plus 3 less than 12. There's also we clear addition and subtraction first. To clear that one, we move to other side. So we say absolute value of x less than 12 minus 3, because you have plus, we move to change to minus, and then 12 minus 3 equal to 9. So absolute value of x less than 9. When we have absolute value less than 9, we change the result to 2 answers, to 2 values, between 2 values, the result. So we say x less than 9 or x greater than negative 9. Every time when we have absolute value, we have 2 results with positive and then negative. There's also when you have an inequality, sign of inequality with the original, you have less than. So we say x less than 9, and then we change to or reverse the sign of inequality and inverse the sign of the number. So we have positive 9, we should write negative 9 in there. So the graphs also, because you have an equal sign, it's between 9, negative 9 and positive 9. So because we have an equal sign, x less than 9 in this side, in the left side, and then x greater than negative 9 is for a right side. So the graphs we can make by this way. It's between negative 9 and positive 9. We have the graphs here also, students. In example B, we have 2 times absolute value of x plus absolute value of x times 2 less than or equal to 6. There's also to clear 2, because we have multiplication, we do divide both sides by 2. So clear 2, and then just remain absolute value of x. And 6 divide by 2 equal to 3. So absolute value of x less than or equal to 3. So the results also we can write by this way, student. Absolute value of x less than or equal to 3, or absolute value of x change remain x less than change to greater than or equal, and then we have positive 3 change to negative 3. For graph the result, for both results, we must write negative 3 and positive 3. X less than 3 in which side? Left. X greater than negative 3 is negative 3, and in right side, because we have equal sign for that equation, inequality, sorry, we must do a full circle, make a full circle, because we have negative 3 and positive 3 are included in the interval, students. Now we solve example C. And now I want to explain example C. In examples, we have absolute value of x plus 3 minus 4.5 less than 7.5. There's also we must move 4.5 to other side, and then when we have moved, it's equal to absolute value of x plus 3 less than or equal 7.5 plus 4.5. When we add both, it's equal to what? 12. And both of them positive, so we have positive absolute value of x plus 3 less than or equal to 12. For that results also we have 2 results, x plus 3 less than or equal to 12, or x right here, x plus 3 greater than or equal negative 12. We reverse the sign of inequality and inverse the sign of a number. We have positive 12, so change to negative 12. Now we move 3 to other sides. 3 minus 12, because we have plus, we change to minus. 12 minus 3 equal to 9, so x less than or equal to 9. Another one, when we have 3, moved 3 to other side, change to negative 3. So x greater than or equal negative 3 and negative 12, we add, it's equal to negative 15. So the results between, the results are contains of x greater than 15, when we have 9 and, negative 15 in left side, and 9 is greater than negative 15, so in right side. So we graph it, x less than 9 worse, because we have less than, and the circle is also full because we have equal sign in left side. And x greater than negative 15 is greater than, and the numbers also included because we have equal sign, so in right side, so contains that graphs. By this way we can graph it. In example 4, we have solve the inequality of each inequality, because we have 2 questions and then 2 questions. So we have solve each inequality and graph the solutions. There's we have absolute value of x minus 20 greater than negative 3. We move to negative 20 to, or minus 20 to other side. J is equal to absolute value of x greater than negative 13 plus 20. Because we have different sign, we do minus absolute value of x greater than different sign, we have minus 20 minus 13 is 7. So we have absolute value of x greater than 7. There's change to 2 results, x greater than 7 or x lesser than negative 7. For the graph, we have negative 7 and 7. And then x greater than 7 in right side, and then x lesser than 7 in left side, because we have an equal sign, so the circles are empty. In example B, we have absolute value of x minus 8, all of them plus 5 greater than or equal to 11. Absolute value of x minus 8, all of them plus 5, or you can move to other side. By this way we can solve it. Wait a minute, student. And I write it here. Absolute value of x minus 8, all of them plus 5 greater than or equal to 11. Good. There's we have 5, we moved x plus minus 8 plus 5 moved to other sides greater than 11 minus 5. So it's equal to 6. And then absolute value of x minus 8 greater than or equal to 6. We have 2 results there. X minus 8 greater than or equal to 6, or absolute x minus 8 greater than change to lesser than or equal, and positive 6 negative to change negative 6 change to negative 6. Now we moved 8 to other side, x greater than 8 change to positive, so 6 and 8 equal to 14, so we have positive 14. Or, and there's also we have 8 moved to other side, negative 8 change to positive 8, and positive 8 and negative 6 different, so we do minus with a sign of a negative number. So x greater than lesser than or equal to positive 2. Okay, for the graph also still on by this way is equal to negative 6 plus 8, and then we get a positive 2. The results between 2 and 14. And then x greater than 14 in right side, x lesser than 2 in left side. Because we have equal sign in for both, so we have full circle. By this way we can solve it. We have all examples about lesson 8 in chapter 1. I think I help you. That's enough for that lesson, because the exercise by this way we can solve all exercises too. Thank you for watching, students.